This is Mr. Mowbray. I'm fired.
No, they never. No, they never.
Hello, Mr. Venkis. Yeah. No, I'm all right. Really? No. You want me? You want me? Well, of course I'll bloody do it. Of course. I'm on my bloody way. Excited. I can't wait. So beautiful, so beautiful. Finally. Finally. All right, let's get the show on the road. Hello folks, welcome to my brand new Football Manager 2022 game save with my beloved Blackburn Rovers. It is in beta format, so don't expect the world here. We're going to be going through the game just like you would do if you open it out of the packaging yourself. So there's going to be hinks and kinks with the beta, and of course we'll continue this series all the way through to the real release, which of course will be on November the 9th. Don't expect the world from me. I did buy it last season. I didn't really play it last season. I think I only did a couple of times before, it just didn't work out for me schedule-wise. Hopefully this season will be much better, and hopefully we'll have plenty of time to get involved with the game. So here I am. I'm going to, behind me, you'll see me creating the game using just the English football leagues from the National League all the way through to the top. We're going to play it until, of course, the official game comes out. Every day we'll have a new episode, maybe even a couple, just to get us right into the thick of things for this one. So I'm going to create my appearance. Of course, you see that behind me, and of course select Blackburn Rovers, and of course when that's all completed we'll jump right into the game. Well, here I am, boys. Here I bloody am. It's been confirmed. That's right. I have come in and taken over from Tony bloody Mowbray. It's about bloody time, right? It's about bloody time. Of course, I'm rocking the old badge, Dirk Big Bollocks here to bloody do what Tony couldn't do, and that's, of course, gets back to the Prem de la Prem. In the next couple of weeks, of course, we are here for the beta only, and then of course we'll do the journeyman career mode save long-term bad boy over the course of the season, but this is where it's all at. So today it has been confirmed I am coming in. I am 41. I think I'm actually 42. Yeah, happy about that. It's because it hasn't happened in the game. This is of course a little bit about Rovers. 3-star reputation, director of football, believe it or not, is Mark Venus. That's going to have to change. My assistant manager, also Mark Venus. He's double dipping there, isn't he? He's getting 2 wages. That's going to have to change. The prediction by the media is 12th. Not for me, boys. We're going to try and get up there. At least the playoffs anyway. 100 grand transfer budget. The wage budget 11.5 million per annum. That's going to change as well. We're going to get that to per week. I do not understand. Verstehe mich nicht with that badger. Let's take a look at the team report, the best 11. You got Kaminsky between the sticks. You got Pickering, Ayala, Lennon, and Nyambe. I'm not too I think that's pretty good. Bobby, Rothwell, Travis, Rankin, Costello on the left, Cadra on the right, Brereton, Diaz down the middle. We've also got some loanees. Hot prospect is Ashley Phillips, so keep an eye on him. Key player Joe Rothwell. Captain is also Darren Lennon, which is of course is legitimate. Let's press on. Let's have a look at what they want. The club culture is develop players using the club's youth system. I'm happy. That's cool. Sign players under the age of 22 for the future. Agreed. Work within the wage budget. Yes, indeed. End of the current season. Finish in the top half. Reach 4th round. FA Cup. Reach the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. Next season, reach the playoffs. And of course, to continue to challenge. They've only given me a couple of years to do that. My contract expires at the end of next season. This is all the bits and pieces that are going to come my way, I imagine. Now, let's get through this, and then I will go a bit of a disclaimer here. Congratulations again. May this be the successful era. Send it all my way. Give it all me. Give it to all me. I want to know. And we're going to save this for our very first save. Now, I did start a career mode last time around. It was Football Manager 2021. We did it for one episode, and it fell flat on the arse. So I need to be on it, and of course, and try and ride with the momentum. So if you are new, smash the old thumbs up, give us some love in, smash the old like button as well. Give it a big old boost in the old algorithm as we try to take Rovers to the dizzy heights. Let's check my emails then, shall we? Last year's in the contract. We've got to sort this out, just like Mowbray's got to sort it out. So I'm going to be having chats off camera, of course, with Kaminsky, with Diaz, Lenihan, Rothwell, Nyambe, perhaps, and maybe some of these youngsters as well. We have some really good youngsters. Harrison Wood has got some really good potential as well there. We'll elaborate on that in a minute. Tactics, let's go in there and create a tactic. Now, this might not be the tactic that we'll use, but we'll have a little look. So let's create a tactic now. What we want to do we want to control possession? Gegenpress, no. Wing play, maybe. Route 1, fluid counter-attack, direct counter-attack. Soak up pressure, more expressive and fluid counter-attack. Soak up pressure. Direct and structured counterattacks. We'll go with the suggestion there. So we'll do that. Cautious mentality. Yeah, for my first couple of games, we will adopt that. Right. So let's take a little look at the tactics in a bit more detail here. We don't want to muck around too much on this one, but we are going for the 4-3-3 with a DM. And again, this is the default. I'm not really mucking about too much. We want to have a little gameplay maybe in the friendlies and stuff like that, but kind of figure out what we got going on. What else have we got in the emails then for me as my new manager? Club vision, we talked all about that at the start. We can I just accept that? Yes, we can accept that. I'm happy with that. Injury update, Dacarino out for 7 to 9 months. So he's going to be a little bit out still. Of course, Sam Gallagher, Bradley Johnson as well, Rankin Costello and Scotty Ward also up for a bit of a length of time. As for the selection rules, we know mostly all about that. Nothing changed in that department. But let's of course take a look at the finances. Of course, for Rovers, 13 million in the bank. Let's go into the preferences here and change that per annum bullshit. I'm not happy about that. Advanced. Wage, was that what it is? Yearly, we want weekly. Okay, so we've got why didn't that change? Why did that not change? There we go. That makes a bit more sense. So we do, if we can adjust this a little bit now to give us a bit more money, maybe around about 700 grand. So let's do that for the time being. Yeah, all right, fair dues. How about the let's have a look at the squad. Skip all this. It's pretty much as you were. I've got to rejig this look as well. We'll do that off camera, and next time around we'll have a better look, a better appearance on this one. But what I want to see is the most expensive players. Moment. So John Buckley is rated around about 8.4 million. He is actually my most expensive player, which is a little bit bizarre. Tyrese Dolan also rated between 6.4 and 9.4 million. Is actually wanted by Arsenal. So that could be a bit of money in that. However, what we don't want to do is sell, because we're only going to get 10% of any transfer money we make. So if we were to sell him between 6 and 9 million, we'd only get like 600,000. So it's quite a bit of a kick in the bollocks in that department as well. Other little gems here, Leighton Clarkson, he's not ours anyway. We got this guy here, Lewis Travis, 7.6. Diaz worth around about 8 million as well. That's of course in this going market. In this bizarro universe. What about how do I get to my let's go bring in the under 23s. Again, Dan Pike is my main man there, currently value around about 450 to 1 million, give or take. Stegneckers as well, around about 800,000 on a good day. Jack Vale, who's wanted by a whole bunch of teams in League 2, it looks like. Tyler Magalori, he's played a couple of games in the real world, not very good at the moment as well. Louis Ainsley, the Gibraltar international, also there. As for the under 18, let's have a look at this Ashley Phillips guy, who is tipped to do very, very well. 4.3 million pound rated. He is a very, very young up and coming guy, and hopefully we can see him. I doubt that will get him into the team this time around, but he's got great potential as well. Ashley Phillips, looking forward to seeing him develop maybe over the course of the beta as well. So yeah, a good looking squad for Rovers, of course, young squad. So hopefully we can maybe add some experienced heads into that department. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's take a look at the squad dynamics. Skip all that bullshit. This is, of course, a quick summary of the team. Cohesion's around about average. could do with getting a little bit more towards the positive end on that one. Club atmosphere is also very, very good. Currently have no unhappy players. Currently have 4 players at the club, all in the first team who are considered to be very, very happy. So we like that. Managerial support is average. We'll see. Let's take a look at the hierarchy as well at Rovers at the moment. Of course, me, I am top of the table. Of course, Darren Lennon is the skipper, so he will be there leading the charge. Then we have the next cluster of influential players, the likes of Dacarino, Gallagher. We've got Nyambe and, of course, Diaz. Then there's another branch of players, new guys as well. Kaminsky, Pickering, Ayala, of course, still trying to, get into that high echelon of influentiality, if that's a word, I don't even know. The social groups, key social groups, again, kind of similar to the hierarchy, really, kind of goes along with that. The core social group is your, believe it or not, it doesn't seem to have any of the mega faces in it. You would expect Dak, Diaz, I guess these, in my eyes, this is where I would say the core social group would be. If you're in with these boys, you're in with the clique. But apparently, according to Football Manager, this is the clique to be in right here. Happiness, of course, most people are happy. There is one guy, fair for Pickering. We'll sort that out. We'll sort that out. Data Hub, this is something new. I don't know much about this, so maybe we'll look to that tomorrow. Again, that's all about the beta, you know what I mean? We're going to try and explore this as you go. And one thing I might change is my director of football bullshit, wherever he is. Mark Venus. He'll be in the squad department when it's scouting. Director of football. Look at this. Double dipping, mate. You're double bloody dipping. Yeah, what's all that about? So we will probably change that up a little bit. Where about is, can I see the squad depth? Tactics. It's probably not there, is it? Data Hub. Okay, so let's take a look at the squad depth then, shall we? Let's start with the keepers. First team keepers, just Kaminsky in pairs for the goalkeeping honours. Then on the left back, we have Pickering, Tewa Dunn at left back as well with Scotty Ward and Joe Costello can play on the left and also the right. Down the middle, we have Lennon, Ayala, Van Hecker on loan. Of course, Nyambe when we're desperate. Who else is down here? We've got Hayden Carter as well as centre back. That, of course, reflects the both of those. Nyambe is, of course, key personnel on the right hand side. Van Hecker also could play at the right. Defensive midfielder, that's Travis, of course, for the jersey, Davenport, Johnson, Clarkson, and, of course, Tewa Dunn. Moving more further forward, Rothwell, Travis, Davenport, Dak, and Buckley, of course, key players in that key midfield part, and of course, that doubles as well. And on the left-hand side, we have Rothwell, Costello, Brereton, Diaz, and Tyrese Dolan. Cadra as well can play on the right-hand side. Probably a Pavida you can include into that. Butterworth as well. Dacarino if we're desperate. So we do have a lot of coverage on there. But realistically, we don't really have any out-and-out right-hand side players. Of course, up top, we have Dak, Gallagher, Diaz, Butterworth, Dolan as well, amongst others. So it looks pretty good at the moment. Shall we go there and have a look what's going on out there in the transfer market? Skip all this and just go straight in. Player search. I don't like this view. How do we look at this? How do we get the view looking? It's general, right? General looking view. Let's go for a search and we're going to go expired. Click on OK. How I like to do it is also if I do scroll down to international and press caps, we can have a little look at some of the older, like Yuri Zhirkov is out left hand side, defender Branislav Ivanovic as well. Ahmed El Hamadi on the right hand side, he's 33. Any other one? Wilson Palacios, Solomon Kalou up there, 35 years of age. We do have Stephen Sessignon. Not the good Sessignon. Suleiman Tari also still in the game. Goodness gracious me. Nigel De Jong, 36. Joe Ledley there. Ricardo Fuller still playing at 41. Roman Emenenko, Finnish international. We saw him at the Euros. Kevin Morales is in there. Fabian Johnson, the Americano, left-hand side. Ramirez, decent little player, perhaps maybe at this level. Robson Carnu as well. Any other Billy Bargains? Jack Wilshere. Maybe we should go in for a bit of Jack Wilshere action. I'm going to put him on the short list. So he may be a Rovers player when we come back. Well, I think that could be an interesting one there. Darren Gibson, you're a bag of shit, mate. Winston Reed, I do like him. He's 33. Add a bit of depth, potentially. Kieran Westwood, goalkeeping department. Tim Klose, 33 years of age. Another decent option at centre-back. We are going to be shopping in that free transfer market because the money is a little bit stupid if we go anywhere else. Anthony Stokes, stick it up your arse, mate. Not even going to bother. Craig Conway, though, could bring him back for a Rovers return, but I don't think you're at that level. Oumar Niasse is only 31 years of age, Senegalese international. Who's after him then? Who's after him? Millwall, potentially. Maybe we can go in with a bit of that. We'll see. Definitely like the Wiltshire bit of business in midfield. We are looking for depth. That is a key part of our issue in the real. Jack Rodwell's still knocking around. Rovers return there. Sabogo, he was shite as well. Let's take a look at the transfer list here. Let's have a look at who's available. Christian Benteke is available. I don't think we can justify those wages, though. 120k a week. It's a lot of money. Of course, Richie Smallwood, Big Dick Smallwood, is available for transfer. Paul Downing, another ex-Rover there. I'm not seeing anything that sings to me. So maybe this Charlie Masunda could be a bit of a bargain here. He does play on the right-hand side and the left. And I did say at the start that we have a lack of players that can play on the right or the left. So maybe we'll put him on the transfer list as well. And of course, keep an eye on him. Besides him, what else? Maybe have a little look on the loan market. See if anyone else is listed for loan that has a ring a bell. Dane Scarlett. Fabio Carvalho from Fulham. Christian Bilic. Signed him in my FIFA mode. I'm not going to go and do it again. Masongo. Bristol City. Nico Williams. Potentially at right back. Maybe we'll bring him in. Let's see about that. So I think we've got something to work with here. And again, I'm not going to guarantee everything's going to happen overnight. Yeah, let's take a little look at the fixtures. Of course, are they the real fixtures? Where is it? Schedule. There we go. Swansea, Preston, of course, Millwall, Forest. It is exactly the way we are playing in the real world. So a lot of fun to be had. Of course, I'll be back tomorrow with, of course, the first game of the season, which will be Swansea. And of course, we'll follow it up with Preston in a double bubble. But that is it. I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully you are too. As we try to get Rovers back into the Premier League. Tony Mowbray couldn't do it. A lot of other players before him, the Lamberts, the Coyles, the Henningbergs, the Appletons, they all couldn't do it. But can I do it? Can I bloody do it? Well, I'll tell you all about it. We'll kick it all off tomorrow, right here, right now. But until then, see you soon. Until then, we are donezo.